man. So like seven St. Louis Cardinals, six others tested positive for the coronavirus. The games in Detroit was called off. Now they're like the one of the second teams that have been, I guess, quarantined. They've been quarantined in Milwaukee, and it's supposed to be a game they're supposed to play against the Detroit Tigers at Comerica Park, but that's going to be postponed, due to all this. And the last time they played was, I believe, was July 29th. Also, to the Brewers, Craig Counsell, who was the manager of the Brewers, he's kind of frustrated with it a little bit, but he's trying to do what the country wants him to do right now. Get people tested daily. They had to do these workouts and stuff like that, man. So they're planning on for the St. Louis Cardinals to go back tomorrow morning, back to St. Louis and from Milwaukee. But it can be very frustrating, man. Just no fans in attendance. I know they were still having some players. Some teams play. This is like one of the teams, like actually kind of started the whole situation with the Miami Marlins. They were actually had a lot of people tested positive for the virus. Due to a traveling party, they were traveling everywhere, and so it kind of like spread. And something like this spreads really quickly, man. So like we still going through it, man. It's probably like a worse time to be an athlete in this particular moment, as far as like your job ways. But I will say the good advantage of this is that you have the ability to, if was a good story of your money, to actually kind of make a change, vlog a little bit, and just be in high spirits, man, and actually be like that person that want to evoke change. It's things that's going on in this world right now, man. So I'm not saying be like an advocate, but or activist, but something just the boost the spirits of the people, man. Having conference calls and checking up on your players and your team members, man. I think that's a really a good thing that you can do. Just know that your job and your title, your career, it has no association of you as a person. That's just something that you do on this earth. But what has God has put you on this earth to do, right? If they stripped you off, like, hey, you can't play baseball no more. This is your last contract. This is your last check. What you going to do? Are you going to be depressed? Or are you going to kill yourself because that's all you know? At the end of the day, it may be a talent that you may be fulfilling and that you have the ability to take care of yourself and your family. But at the same time, it's not your whole reality. It's more like, what are you as a person, as a believer, in Christ? Like, what is that? What are you known to be doing? Like, are you here to love your neighbor as thyself, trust God all your heart, all your mind, all your soul? Are you leading people to the good news? Are you steadily learning and educating yourself? Because your mind is so important. No one should not be able to take over your mind, because if someone has the ability to do that, then they can take over anything, man. They can really kind of control the circumference of your life, man. It's very, very crazy. So the only thing I say with anybody who has like a professional career, people anticipate, even fans and stuff like that have investments in MLB, NFL, NHL, NBA, is that it's all temporary, man. Like you sell your soul to a company and they can easily just let you go. So at the end of the day, even if you do sign a contract, man, at the end of the day, man, they can you can opt out for it. It's all many things and variation that comes into it. But I will say that as titles, man, it doesn't mean nothing. Even you are a pastor, a preacher, none of that, bro. Like, it has no meaning and no significance. At the end of the day, what it is that the Lord is going to judge you based on your heart and the things that you have done for His kingdom, and giving that good news. And that's why I want to advocate. That's why I kind of really learned in the reflection for this coronavirus, man. Just seeing like athletes going through it, they might be kind of depressed and tweeting stuff because they're like frustrated. They kind of want to get out the house and do things, man. But at the end of the day, man, just it's a time to reflect and do a lot of great things. So I mean, if the country, man, shuts down again, okay, all right, the economy might suffer again, but this is just like, it's just gonna be a way for us to reset. I truly believe that. But Philadelphia slugger Ryan Hoskins said, "I think everyone would be lying if they said they weren't frustrated." He stated that we knew the volatility of the virus coming to the season. We knew these things were a possibility. Not ideal, but here we are where we go to play again. So another virus development, the Field of Dreams game in Iowa was postponed up until 2021. The game at Newball Park on the cornfield adjacent to the site of the 1989 movie had been planned for August 13th in Dyersville. Chicago White Sox are hosting New York Yankees, but they've been replaced by the St. Louis Cardinals. So White Sox will be one of the teams next year, so to be determined. So yeah, it's really altering a lot of moods right now. The people just want to get through the season and get it over with, but it's not gonna really happen, man. So just gotta find a way, man, to bounce back and just continue to move forward. That's all I really want to say, man. Pray that these people to get properly tested and just get eliminated the virus and won't have any deaths, from the 7 St. Louis Cardinals MLB team. So that's all I really have to say. You guys, between like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Thank you for the support. Deuces.